Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be walking you through how to create your own Schleich music video and the steps you can take to make it amazing. I've made my first Schleich music video 4 years ago, and now these are my two most popular videos. I'm currently a film major in school and hoping to direct some of my own films when I get older. We'll be going over 4 steps you need to create some amazing music videos. Step 1. Camera. When I was first starting out, most of my films were shot on an iPad, believe it or not. Horrible quality and all, but you don't need a great camera to create an amazing music video. My music video Dance Monkey was filmed on an iPad. Now I currently use the iPhone 16 Pro to film, but if you don't have that, I recommend getting the Blackmagic Cam app. I use it for all my films because it gives that cinematic film look. Step 2. Storyline. If there's one thing I've learned about being a film major, it's not about how amazing your editing is or your camera quality. It's always about the storyline and the music you use. I'm a big Disney fan, so I've always tried to incorporate some of their elements that they use in their films into mine. My top 2 are either having a romance or friendship between 2 characters and having something sad happen, whether it's a character dies or they get tragically hurt, etc. It does seem really weird, but if you think about it, you want to create a story that will captivate your audience and keep them engaged. For example, Dance Monkey is about 2 friends ultimately growing into a romance, and one of their friends is an enemy to the others and eventually kills off one of the main characters, giving it a sad ending. That's just my way of doing things, but you can go with whatever you want. Step 3. Music. I usually start off with finding a song first. It helps me get an idea for a story and plan it all out, but you can start off with a story first and then find the music. Either way works. Just make sure you're finding a song that goes with your story. You don't want a happy song going along with a sad story. And lastly, step 4. Editing. Nowadays when I edit in big programs like Premiere Pro and After Effects, but those can be very frustrating and confusing if you've never touched an editing app before. But I recommend those programs for people who have experience with editing. When I first started off making films, I edited on iMovie. It's not the greatest, but if you're just looking to put together a film with not many effects, this app is for you. I then moved on to CapCut, which I used for most of my films here on YouTube. It has a ton of effects, title animations, transitions, and everything you need. I also use a light motion sometimes for edits, but that can be a little confusing app for beginners. Hey guys, so just before I get on to some other stuff, I just wanted to just kind of show you the kind of layout I have for the app, just in case you guys were wondering. So for LUTs, right down here, I will most likely use the nature one just because I really like the look of it and everything. And then for day and night scenes, my night scenes, I'll usually use the day night. And then for the camera setup, I'll usually use cinematic. If I'm doing like an extreme close-up, I'll usually use extreme. Any of you guys wondering how to get clear audio? I have 2 ways of doing this. So the first one is using this Record It app right here. It actually just screens record your screen. So usually what I do is I just go onto YouTube, find a song that I want to use, like a music video or like any other video, and I screen record it and it saves to my camera roll, and then I'm able to use that music for any video that I want to use. The other way of doing this is I just kind of come right here and I go to this button right here. Unfortunately, I'm an Apple user, so if you have a different kind of like device or phone or whatever you're using, I unfortunately do not know how to use anything else. So usually I just come right here, screen record, and then once I'm done, I just tap it and it saves to my photo album, and I'm able to use the clear audio that I recorded from YouTube or whatever. I've also been asked multiple times how my CapCut layout looks like for music videos or just videos that I do. So this is my audio right here, as most of you probably know that use this app. This is my coloring adjustments right down here. And just for fun, just to teach you guys a few things about like how I do editing and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this clip, and oh my goodness, this clip for you guys. So just to make it easy, all I'm gonna be doing right now is just the color correcting and adjustments and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I usually just kind of come down right here to the adjustments, and so I just have like a whole layer for this entire thing. So what I kind of like to start off with is just, I'm trying to get the whole thing in here, so hopefully it works. So usually I just kind of start off with like the brightness, just to kind of see like where I want things to be. So now that I kind of have the adjustment that I want, as you guys can see, this clip is a little bit darker than this one. This one's a little bit brighter. So usually to fix that, what I like to do, I'll go over here to the adjustments, and I'll mostly just play around with like the blacks and the whites right here. If it's too bright, I will usually just kind of tone down the blacks a little bit right here, so it looks more like that. And then if I wanted to fiddle around with this one, I will probably either fiddle around with the blacks, maybe if I just wanted some more stuff in there. I'll just kind of trick it like that. If that makes sense, I'll just kind of put the blacks more this way just to make it more brighter, if that makes sense. This is currently what it's looking like right now. I will be, at the very end of this video, posting a clip from scene 1 of the music video that will be released once we reach 3,000 subscribers, which hopefully won't be too long because I've been checking and we need like 4 or 5 more. So everybody, please subscribe. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully this helped. So if any of you guys had any questions, hopefully this helped you. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
The emptiness that we confess in the